Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Shag here. Welcome back to Awakening the Rebellion. Fantastic mod for Empire at War, the classic RTS. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit special. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be the final episode of this campaign. Sadly, and I'll show you guys, out of the 49 saves that we have, not counting the autosave, episode 49 and the autosave both crash immediately on load. I talked to the mod developers and they said, well, they can't really do anything about a corrupted save. That's what this is. 48, which is what we're playing right now, has a habit of crashing in the middle of recording. And I found this out yesterday live while we were streaming it over on Twitch. So that means we're going to end this great campaign of playing as the rebels. And we've taken over most of the galaxy. We're going to end this campaign with an invasion of Coruscant and becoming the New Republic. We're going to throw everything we have at the most defended world that the Empire has left and finish the Galactic Civil War. So we're gonna have to pull forces from everywhere. So let's turn on all the things and start moving our troops. Quad drive yards. There are gonna be a couple of battles that we're going to have to just auto-resolve.
Will there be coffee when we arrive?
Because I know for a fact we're gonna get invaded up in the north here. We're actually gonna get Molinest, and I have fought that battle in the attempt to record the next episode in this probably 3 times.
Construction complete.
It's rough. It's rough. So let's take a look at what the defenders have. It is Admiral Thrawn defending the Emperor. A lot of fighter capability. The X platform, the Golan platform, the frigate platform is going to be pumping out fighters like crazy. Can repair bombers, transports, corvettes. What else do they have? Of course, Thrawn's ISD is going to have a few fighters on it, some fancy ones. There's that battle at Molinist that I was talking about. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve that. We were going to lose it. We won this every single time I had to fight this, up until the game crashed and I lost the progress. But we need to start figuring out how we're going to counter this. Now that is, don't underestimate how many carriers this actually is. This is going to be somewhere between, this is going to probably be, what, around 30 squadrons on screen against Coruscant? So we're going to want a lot of anti-fighter capability. I mean, maybe. That might not actually be the best way to go, because it's not just about the first wave. It's about the ability to replenish those fighters. And they're going to be launching 3 squadrons with a complement of 3. So they're going to be dropping 3 at a time. And that's going to suck. That's a lot of fighters. Whereas those carriers actually die quite easily. They cannot take a consistent amount of fire. So... okay, here's what we'll do. We'll unpause. We'll start moving what reinforcements we have into position. We'll start getting our forces ready for the invasion.
Advancing.
And we are really going to be pulling everywhere, from everywhere, all over the galaxy. Units are going to be coming in to give us a hand. Now, if you want a carrier with some firepower, if you want something like a Gladiator in kind of design, the Liberator's a good choice. You can go that route and like kind of spam those. Yeah, I mean, they're okay. They're actually really good ships. They're okay in design. Couldn't go wrong with some more Kirlian ships. Let's take another couple of battle cruisers and kind of fill out some of the Kirlian birds that we're gonna get. That's really expensive, actually. So let's knock out 2 of those, and let's get the fighter shipyards working. Now, we could spam something like Z95s, and in the opening salvo, that would work great, because Z95s have concussion missile launchers. But after the opening salvo, they are going to get completely and utterly annihilated because just about everything else on the field will be better than them in this version of the game. I'd love it if Z95s were a little bit closer to where X-Wings should be and having a little bit more tank than a TIE fighter, but being far cheaper than, say, an X-Wing. But what we really need is DPs. We need Kirlian gunships. We need the missile boats. Dropping concussions everywhere. So you're going to be building those. We need to get a few more of those constructing. Come on, I had a frigate shipyard somewhere else, didn't I? I did, and it was destroyed when Thrawn pushed out. That's right. It was destroyed here. Well, we can pull fighters from all the way back from Mustafar. We might just go ahead and do that.
Constructing unit.
Yeah, let's do that. So we've lost a lot of heroes over the course of this campaign.
In production.
All right, there we go. And I think what we're going to do is going to start moving our ground forces as well. Start building up a second fight. Where is Admiral Raiken? This is Admiral Raiken. We're going to be moving all of these ground forces as well. Because as soon as this is taken, we're going to move in and engage. Now, I've got a couple of options here. Yes, let's move the artillery as well, and let's move the APCs and the infantry if we can. You guys should be able to pull out of there without any issue, so let's get you moving. I like to have my special ops teams in this fight. Now, Coruscant is a unique planet in the fact that it has, we open, oh, they're not gonna give me a map of it. Oh yeah, they are, they'll give me a little one. So we get shield generators up here in the top left-hand corner, if I remember correctly, and we have multiple shield emitters here. I think there's one back here. Basically meaning is that your artillery isn't gonna be very functional, and it's gonna be very hard to take down those shield generators without a substantial amount of firepower that you can bring in there. Now we can do it if we rally every ground squadron of X-Wings that we've got in this version and hit their power plants. But that's actually the least of my concerns. The thing that I'm worried the most about isn't, I'm gonna put another one of these for order, isn't actually the ground battle, it's the space battle. It's that many fighters. Fighters, in the numbers the TIE fighters get, it's just nuts. It's crazy, which I guess is canon, right? Like, they had a ton of them, but oy, doesn't mean I have to like it. We could go for a couple of quasars if we want to kind of counter it. Rescue Kyle Katarn. He's located on Gamorre. We're not going to do that right now. We'll do that after the New Republic is a thing. All right, where are we standing?
Gunboat here,
well,
sir.
I would like to get a series of who could build me some. You know, I really didn't build that many fighter production facilities. I was not using fighters that often. What I wanted to do was spam a bunch of A-wings.
Constructing unit. Unit in production.
And get a handful of, get some more of these. Let's get this whole little battle group that's built up. Since this is the last battle, we're gonna do it. We're gonna bring Mon Mothma into the space battle. She gives 25% health to all units, which is pretty substantial. I would never do this unless I was absolutely certain that it needed to be done. Or, I mean, honestly, I would never bring her into combat unless it was this situation right here. Let's grab these ground forces. Rebels from all over the galaxy are coming together. Every world is sending those willing to fight. I like it, to the core. So, who do we have on planet side? All right, you head on over there. Join up with that ground unit. We're starting to get a few more A-wings. Now these are full squadrons, but in this version, this is before they've done, and I don't know when you're watching this, there is a big space rework coming for, actually this is like the perfect, I have the perfect production of just fighter capability down here. We can kind of go ham. There's a rework coming though of space combat from the developers of this mod, and they did a rework of ground combat, which massively changed it. Quite cool how the rebalance. It's not so much that they added like completely new mechanics to the game. It's more that they kind of cranked up the unique elements of this game to begin with, to make some really cool gameplay opportunities. We'll see more of that in the next series when we play. Oh, you're not an actual GR75, so no, you're not gonna come this way. We're not gonna bother with GR75s because honestly, there's gonna be so many units in the battlefield, nobody's gonna survive long enough to make it worthwhile. All right, well, it is a rebel fleet. We should have at least two. I will say that. Do we want to bring a winged? Gives us a couple of A-wings, though we could go with the actual carrier version of the MC, which is the Justice. Freedom actually doesn't have so much, isn't too bad. Dallas actually has decent squadron numbers, but all right. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. Yep, no, you're fine. This is our anti-fighter group. I'm a little shocked we haven't been hit yet. I thought we'd be losing territory pretty quickly as we pulled everyone away. Now, I do have a plan, as half the the chat just cringes for a moment. Oh god, he's got a plan. And the plan is we're gonna see if we can bait Thrawn out. I don't know if he'll take it, but we're gonna try. What we're gonna do is we're going to pull back our force that we've got here. Now that we've gathered our party, we're gonna even grab up our ground forces, actually. We're gonna make this look very weak. And we're gonna head to Biss.
Coordinates received.
With everyone we've got. Let's get our ground general, General Riken. And then the fleet, you're not freaking out. Good. We're gonna open up with a Dauntless, I think. Maybe. No, we're not. No, we're not. So the reason we're not gonna open up with a Dauntless is as we get the rest of the fighters over here, this might... It's not freaking out, so maybe we don't need to, actually. Okay, okay. Then we'll start with the Justice and get the extra fighter wings. 2 X-wings, 2 Y-wings. Move you down here.
I'll be there.
That sacrificial first ship. So what we're hoping is that Thrawn sees a weak point and he goes for it. We'll give it a little time. If he does, then we can engage. We can also engage while having an ion cannon, which would be really nice. I think that would be one of the first times since the beginning of the campaign, if this happens. And I'm not sure if it will. I don't know if they'll actually go for it.
Requesting backup. We're heading out.
More Kirlian birds are coming off the line. Beautiful. I'd like to get a few more destroyers. And yeah, we could go for another interdictor, but I'm not super concerned with the interdictor. It does have the anti-missile system, but it's not one of those where you can just turn on and leave it on. In this, it only lasts for a little while, and then it turns off, which makes it a bit less useful. I like the interdictors, the ones that let you just turn them on. I forgot which mods have it, but you turn on the anti-missile system, and you can just leave it on, and you don't have to micro it. Yeah, and because it's an interdictor, it doesn't have that great of a tank to it. There, now it's doing the thing. So what this means is we've got too many units. They fill the card up. So if we take somebody like Rogue One, or Rebel One, excuse me, had it since the beginning of the game, cannot replace it. It will be our fleet lead, leading the charge. I can do this with the Venator as well. Bring in my ship, the Liberation. The reason I'm not going to do this right away is because I want the Liberation for siege damage. Once the battle is met, I want to use the Liberation, and there's a good chance it won't survive this battle, to take out those carriers before they can bring in even more fighters. This is going to be a battle of heavy losses. I hate to say it, but it is going to be a thing. No movement from Thrawn, and he's building more carriers, so we do need to hurry. He's up to 7 of the upgraded ones. Those ships are so tanky. 6 other carriers and 2, so he's 7, 6, and 2 right now. If we could take out the shipyard, we could really lower the number of units that they're going to have in this battle. All right, come on over here. Join us.
Jumping to light speed.
We might even send over a single... Now we'll hold.
Nebulon B frigate
Move you
here.
in the middle so I can actually see the entire formation. So what do we got? It's not looking terribly. The ground force, I think, is looking actually pretty good. Yeah, I like to have more heavy armor, but I think we can get work done with what we've got here. Okay. Let's get the rest of the units from the south. Gotta have our GR-75. It is a rebel fleet after all. Gather you both right here.
Mission log
All right.
updated.
We haven't been attacked. I wonder if the AI operates on what it can see on the map, right? Because the intel that the Empire has right now would be really crap. They don't have sensor range for anything. There is only a certain distance that you can see stuff. And I don't think they can see us very well. How you doing on those Kirlian ships? Yeah, I built a battle cruiser and they take a while to produce. So, the galaxy as it stands, we've actually secured the entire southern section of the galaxy, most of the west. Bespin was one of the first planets we actually took. I have no control over what planets that this focuses on. This is the cinematic view of the galactic map. But yeah, Bespin was the first one we took. We used Alwyn there, off of Hoth, as a choke point when we first started out. I highly recommend you do that, and think about moving the ion cannon. Don't be afraid if you're starting this campaign. Empire or base game, not so hard to get your brain around, but when you start playing the mod, Awaken of the Rebellion, or any of the other mods really, particularly Awaken of the Rebellion though, it's kind of brutal starting out. People are a little surprised by how aggressive the enemy is. And in the newest version, it's even more aggressive. Don't be afraid to give up territory. Don't be afraid to shorten, shorten the amount of territory that you control. Yeah, you're going to lose some resources, but at least you're going to be shortening your own supply lines and doubling up on your defense if you move those units to the planets you really want to keep, while you figure out what your strategy is. And then combine efforts and hit planets that you really think are useful. Early game, Bespin, probably your most useful planet that you could possibly take. While we're waiting for ships to be produced here, you might as well kind of BS about this. Bespin, yeah, absolutely. Oh, we're not building Y-wings.
Constructing unit.
A-wings.
Constructing unit. Unit.
Get those
in
A-wings out there.
production.
Because of the income. I mean, look at the income comparatively. 1,370, and you get Lando Calrissian, which is going to give you a huge
Mission log
upgrade to
updated.
income on whatever planet he's on. And honestly, stick him on Bespin, never really have to move him. Just expect to be fighting over that world. because down here, you kind of lack in capital ship production. And like, if you could take Sullust, maybe, you're looking a little bit better. Sullust Van, you'd be looking real good if you could manage to take it, because that's capital ship production capability there. And then the key worlds like Thyfair, moving to Fondor are key worlds if you want to start making a play for the core. There's a few ways you can fight. You can do it the way that I did, which was expand and take lots of the galaxy and try to connect your supply lines, like trying to get to Mon Cala. Or I think you can push for the core early on, combining your efforts and punching quickly and hard and knocking out the Imperial tech centers. But it's questionable. It's questionable. High risk, high reward. All right, where's he at? 7, 7, and 3. Yeah, he's been building up his carrier group as well. All right, we're gonna have to go for it. Let's get those last A-Wings. That's you guys, right? No, that's the Quasar. Where's the A-Wings? Move you guys out. So A-Wings are great, super fast. We can get them where we need them in the battlefield. But they also get missiles, which is nice. They get that first salvo of concussions, which seem to be really, really effective. They also get the jamming ability, so they can counter the enemy missiles. Fighter combat in this is a little missile taggy. So when you have a group that can fire its missiles, whoever fires first and has more of them will probably win when it comes to fighter combat. That is coming. It's gonna be changed though, because they're doing a space rework, which is very exciting. A-Wing Squadron Reporting. All right, let's get all the squadrons together. Let's get ready to rock and roll. We are well over the, I wonder, what did we introduce here that threw this off? Put you here. Let's grab the Liberation and put this here. All right, did we introduce a new kind of fighter? Maybe. Yep, GR-75 is what we introduced. Uh-huh. Now I bet I can do this without any issue. Yeah, now it refigured itself out, so. All right, Kirlian, you got anything for me? Almost an interdictor. Man, you build slow. You build super slow. All right, where are those A-Wings? Do I want to wait for the next group? Yes, probably want to wait for the next group.
A-Wing Squadron Reporting.
A-Wing Squadron Reporting.
A-Wing Squadron Reporting.
Building them fast, that income that we've got. I am super shocked the enemy hasn't attacked us. We've never gone this long in any game, I think, without the Empire moving in after us. They're 873 now. They are just building units. We're gonna have to go in. Yeah, we're gonna have to move in. Rebel fleet's moving out. Move you. Move the ground troops. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't actually go in. We should have a, who is our Pathfinder? Okay, Rebel 1. You're set and good to go. Do I want to? No, I think we're ready. We need to hit them now. So we'll see when we get in. We'll take a look at the map. We'll see what their defense setup is like. We might make this a raid to take out the shipyards. So we might bait them away if we can, and then knock out the shipyards and then run away and then come back in. Man, I mean the stack numbers. What is the stack number? It's only 87, but watch the difference that 87 is gonna make with the defense structures that they've got. Hypervelocity Cannon on the ground, which is gonna suck. It's gonna immediately probably nail Rebel 1. I keep saying Rogue One.
Enemy forces ahead.
I was watching some, like a super cut of all the Star Wars, or all the Star Destroyers, and all the Star Wars, all of it.
Reporting in.
It'd be a long super cut. All the Star Destroyer shots. All right, so go ahead and turn around and start backing you away.
Choose your
Very good chance that we're gonna bring an A-Wing squadron. We have 18 of them. A lot of fighters heading south.
Squadron reporting.
Yeah, run with him. The problem with running directly away like this is that you turn around and you lose your engines. Because the first thing the enemy is now going to find, particularly if you've got a large group of fighters chasing you, is going to be the engine bay. So we're probably going to lose that ship. I will give them a little bit of effort here to stop it. But look at those fighters. So that is 2 space stations worth of fighters. I mean, hell, even a normal Golan platform will drop three wings of TIE bombers at a time, 4 wings of TIE fighters. Hi. And that's not counting the dozens and dozens of, or the dozen and a half of, oh crap, he's on this side. You can see him right here. Thrawn, he's on that side. He's on the side I was gonna flank on. Crap. I don't know,
Ready
man.
to
It's
battle.
not. Is it?
Moving out.
We're not gonna be able to stop this with what we've got. It'll take too long to individually kill these TIE fighters, even with what we've got. And I know that seems insane, but it's true. We're not gonna drain these numbers. We need to knock out their shipyards. We need to knock out those carriers before the next wave. Remember, this is just wave 1. Okay. All right, I have an idea. How many, what's your build cap? Your build cap is an 8, so 8, 16, 24, so 24. I can bring you in 24. That'll put us at 38 on our build cap. 3 Kirlian battle cruisers. Once these guys are stuck in, hopefully way back here, and we'll turn around these fighters to engage. We can bring in 3 battle cruisers. And take out as many carriers as we can. So we need to be able to see them. I'm going to bring in another A-Wing squadron right here.
Reinforcements
as a scout.
en route.
And we are going to resume this. I'm going to turn you guys around. You are kind of sacrificial to see if we can save Rebel 1. I'm not sure if we can. Here's the Hypervelocity Cannon. There's the missile barrage. Now remember, that's only wave 1. You come with me.
Squadron, advance.
And engage.
Setting course.
So we're going to get a lot of those early kills really, really fast, and then they're going to completely and utterly overwhelm the defenses. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn your engines on, and we're going to run like the wind. How deep have you gotten? There's the carriers. Okay, the carriers are farther in than I thought. Do I want to sacrifice 3 battle cruisers to take out these carriers to give us a better chance of winning this? Because we're not going to be able to get...
Patrol, heading out.
I'm giving you the order to just run like the wind back there. You need to get to the edge of their hyperspace lane. Our hyperspace interdiction field here. We got to choose right now if we're going to do it or not, and we are going to do it. Oh, he went too far. He went too far. Come back. Come back, come back, come back, come back. You got to get to the edge so I can actually bring them in. How far did he get?
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
It looks like he is going to be mixed in with them all. So what we're going to do is we are going to go after the shipyard. We're going to lose... Oh, camera's being silly. You double click with both weapons. You double click with both mouse buttons to rotate the camera, but it will sometimes get stuck. So we're right along the edge of the no-fly zone, right? Keep going, keep going. Yeah, sorry, Rebel 1. You're not gonna make it, buddy. But we needed you in here. All right, here we go. So we need something that's gonna give us a little bit of a view. Right on the edge. There's what we're looking for. So start swinging around. And we are going to engage that thing right now. We're going to bring in some heavy ships. We're going to kill it fast. Stuff that can tank it. Let's bring in our other battle cruiser. And we're just going to hit it as hard as we can. And we're going to run like the wind. Just go. Just go, go, go. All right, Quasar. Quasar, because I know you guys will be able to make it. They're going to take a little bit of extra damage, sadly, due to... And I hate to look over at this and see it right now, but there she goes. Ugh. Painful, painful. That's what you're worried about, though. The Alpha Strike on that many fighters is decimating. It is awful. And it will wreck your shit. So we're gonna break this and we're gonna run.
What do you need?
Quickly, boys. That entire battle group's on its way back. I need you to kill this. This is their Tech 3 shipyard, actually. Lovely. I thought this was our Tech 3, not shipyard, but their research center. So what we can do is ignore all of... There it is. There's the shipyard. That's what we want. Let's go ahead and kill that. The rest of you, I don't think you're going to be able to do the damage that you need to do here, but we'll try. No, focus on that. Oof. So, Awakening the Rebellion uses this line to let you know where the AI wants the ship to go. It's not their fault that the pathfinding is kind of a hot mess. It's just garbage. If you can take out that QX platform, do it. Here comes that gigantic wave. Now, we need to make a choice here. Do we want to take out a few of these carriers with what we've got? Oh, man. So there's enough fighters here to almost immediately delete a Dauntless. That's really scary, right? Like, because they focus so hard on one thing, it will overwrite almost any tank that we've got. These guys will be able to delete Rogue Squadron in about a second and a half. Just due to the concussion missiles that the bombers can drop, or not the bombers. I don't think they actually get concussions in this one. It's the maybe the XGs. Yeah, these are actually really cool. They look like little assault shuttles with like missile pods on the sides. Look up some of the art for them. Freaking amazing. All right. Anyways, let's. 2 objectives. I think. Use the fighters that we've got and slam them into some of these, into these carriers and see if we can kill any of them. And see if we can kill this particularly. Now the one advantage we do have is we kind of divided them out. They're big, long groups now, which is quite nice. Back when they used to just sit on their space stations, you couldn't really use the AI's positioning as well because they just sit as a ball. But now that they're really aggressive, it's a bit more fun. Yeah, but anything we send in here is gonna die. So either we're gonna cheese it with fighters, with quasar, which is exactly what we're gonna do.
Reinforcements canceled.
Moving out.
All right, we're gonna drop 2 quasars and we're gonna send them in. Now, when I say cheese it, I know a lot of people just, I don't mean anything bad by it if you play that way. If you send in lots of carriers where you know you've got free fighters and you get them in there. Okay, just don't hit the engines. You're facing the right direction, just don't hit the engines.
Hypervelocity cannon.
We're just about ready to get the hell out of here. We are not gonna stay around long enough to kill any of these carriers, sadly. We do want to kill this space station. I think it's worth it. So pop that if you can. You two, and pop a repair. All fighters. I must have grabbed the one of the fleet members so they didn't actually go in. All right, come on. Now they'll always have more fighters than us because they have the space stations. Even if I brought in everything I've got, they will always have more fighters than us and be able to replenish them quicker. We're out of here, and we will re-engage at our own time. Watch how fast this ship dies. This isn't even most of the fighters. They do have the battle. Oh, look at that. That Dauntless is just about dead. That one's fine. That battle cruiser, he still has his engines, but notice that just from pure bombing, he was down 25%. And that wasn't even that like initial wave when we first came in. We did lose a Dauntless, 3 Kirlian gunships, and Rebel 1. We managed to take out all of their Global Tech 3, their space platform, and a Hunter Squadron. What is not showing here is the shipyard. The shipyard is gone, so they won't get those free units anymore. All right, the next battle, I think, will be the battle. We're just gonna have to eat those casualties. How are you doing down here? Do we want to wait for more reinforcements? No, because they will rebuild this. So they probably already queued the rebuild. So we're not gonna wait. Oh boy. So, who are we gonna bring in? Well, first thing we need to do is grab the Liberation out of here so we can actually see what the hell's going on. Oh, we have to unpause. Divot. There we go. Luke, Mon Mothma, you definitely can stay in there. This isn't even the worst choice, actually. Because of the number of fighters that this can deploy, if it can stay in the fight longer. The only problem with this plan, if I can do it that way, there we go. The only problem with using the Liberation in there as the first ship is the Hypervelocity Cannon. We need it to live to get all of its fighters out. It also has some pretty decent weapons and some really cool abilities. If we can get my ship stuck into the carrier group, it can delete carriers very, very quickly. That's the goal then. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We're gonna start some shit. To battle. Oh, I paused it. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. No way around that. Oh no, how many fighters did we leave back there? 8 A-Wings, no.
Tactical battle.
We could really use those. There's only 18 in the group right now. Okay. Survive the first wave, or we drag them around. We might want to drag the enemy around again. Divide out their line, and then hyperspace in aggressively. Now,
your orders.
Choose your reinforcements.
We'll do a battle line. We'll do a battle line. You can see how much damage these things can do. I think we can still pull off a victory there, but it's going to be close. So first thing we're going to want to do is bring in something that can eat a lot. No, let's scratch that. We want a smaller battle group. We want a couple of dreadnoughts because they're going to die. These 3 dreadnoughts will die, but not before.
Moving out. Heading out.
Our
Fall out.
anti-fighter line
Move out.
gets some
Let's
serious
go.
work done.
Advancing. Acknowledged. Heading out.
Reinforcements en
Oops.
route.
Command
Didn't mean to bring in that A-Wing.
Positioning.
Not yet.
Awaiting your command.
Don't do that yet. Hold off on that. Hold off on that. We're going to hold off on Rogue Squadron for a little bit. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but like I said, those initial rockets, if we're not very careful, they will just delete
Moving into position.
that very powerful
Moving
unit.
out.
We want to make sure there's a
my
dogfight
way.
going on. Okay,
Right
we got a
away.
lot of support ships. I'm going to bring in a couple of Quasars tight packed.
Heading out.
They do have a couple of laser
All
cannons,
out.
so they've got a little bit of anti-fighter support, but really, it's so our fighters, as we bring them in, can be repaired. So if we can keep the fighters in the back, in the rear with the gear, they will constantly be repaired after we kick these off. Let's turn off autocast. We're gonna make this group 1, and we're gonna pop those repairs off, just to make these last as long as we can. Okay, you guys are a little bit too far forward, and I want you to turn to port and sit here. And we'll do full squad A-wings.
Reinforcements en route.
Wait a minute, you're not any different than a normal A-wing size, are you? Here comes the first hypervelocity shot. This is gonna suck, unless it happens to miss.
Copy.
Hit the dreadnought. The dreadnoughts have brace for impact. It's an ability that will decrease the amount of hull damage they take, unless it's been changed. Yeah, at the cost of movement speed. So all those missiles going into him, that's fine. We are going to keep the Y-wings back for a bit. They are going to engage, and they are going to dogfight. They are light bombers. They can't get in there. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. You guys are group 2. You guys are going to be group 3. Let's engage. X-wings are going to engage, but not go too deep, because we're going to pull them back. Let's pull them back a little bit. We want the enemy to actually approach us. You guys come on back a little bit. One of you is taking some damage. Pop that. Re-engage. Bombers go after bombers. There, we're auto-launching. All right, now we'll bring in Rebel. We'll bring in new. We'll bring in some more A-wings. Now, where are the carriers? The carriers are still not here. And notice what our build cap is like. This is what I was talking. So we're gonna pause it for a second, just to look at the battle for a moment. Even with a battle group built around the idea of fighting nothing but fighters in this instance, right? What do we have? Well, we got 3 Quasars pumping out X-wings. We've got an entire group of missile-laden corvettes doing nothing but one-shotting TIE fighters with cannons in the back. Okay, cool. So the DP-20s are doing some damage. Every one of these numbers you see is a TIE fighter dead, but it doesn't matter because look how many TIE fighters are in every squadron. Because of pure numbers, they have a lot of tank. They're gonna be able to survive long enough to get multiple missiles out, which means we're gonna start losing these ships fast. And if it wasn't for the dreadnoughts, which one's this one called? This is the Katana. The Katana. If it wasn't for the Katana up front, we would already have lost this. Now, the weakness that this fleet has is that right now would be the perfect time to strike. Right now, I need to start hyperspacing in the battle group right here, but I can't do that. And why can't I do it? Because it took the entire fleet here just to get this battle group going. Pop that. And we have not won this. We have not killed barely any of these squadrons. There's too many bombers in there. All right, so we're starting to lose. This kind of sucks, but I need to lose ships now to engage this group. Gonna bring in a Kirlian Destroyer off on the side.
We will be there shortly, Commander.
Bring you in. Need to lose more ships. I need those destroyers to start dying. I'm ordering them to move forward. I'm ordering them to engage. You guys, kick your engines on. You two, engage the nearest carrier. Now is the time to bring the Liberation in. I'm gonna lose the Liberation. We have to accept this. It's needed on the battlefield, and this is what it's built for. Just shredding light armored vehicles. Hopefully the main cannons are in range. Now watch this ship disappear. It's all about killing those hangar bays. All right, bombers. Not about killing the ship, it's about killing the hangar bays. Here they come. I'll bring in some backup to keep them alive for longer, but this right here, they're doing what they can. I'm gonna pop the Quasar. Oh God, I can't even, they're losing units so fast I can't even click. There we go. I don't know if it'll actually repair those X-Wings. They may be too far away. Rogue Squadron, how you doing? Oh, you guys are gonna die. I'm gonna kick that on, but look at the numbers there. Just buy us some time. Oh, the Liberation came out of hyperspace a little bit too close. I mean, if it's too far away, the bombers would get to it. If it's too close, and it'll never fire. If it's too close...
Hangar doors open.
Their hangar doors open. Yes, it is. Let's go. I forgot about that line. Cool, we killed one of them. Switching targets. You're not gonna break it, are you? No, you're not gonna be able to break that. We'll bring in some dreadnoughts. Come on, come on, come on. I need you to take out the hangars. For every hangar bay we kill, we basically kill that ship. Nice, 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 nice. That hangar's almost down. Hangar's destroyed, switching targets. That's 2 carriers down. That's not good. Look who's coming this way. Notice that we have done almost nothing to the fighter squadrons here. All right, it's time to actually engage. We need to go after this. You guys swing around. They've actually divided their force up. That's actually not bad for us. We have to keep making sure that we're focusing our fire or we're not going to break the shields of these targets. Now they're pulling back. Now I don't know what the trigger is to pull them back. I don't know why they will always want to go back, but this gives us the opportunity to start firing into the actual Star Destroyer. So I'm going to give all ships orders, engage the Star Destroyer. It's amazing that you guys are so alive right now. There's no reason to try to catch up on kills here, or try to knock out those fighters. Those fighters are going to end up being in a big group, a big mob, and they're going to come back at us. So our best job right now is to take out the firepower on the Star Destroyer. Yes! Okay, here comes, we get some A-Wings in here. They're coming back, and they're going to come back in a big mob, and it's going to suck. Rogue Squadron, do not even get your ass back here. You guys, swing around here and get in front of the Liberation to give us a little bit of cover. I can't believe the lid is still alive. It shouldn't be. Now, it won't be, because they're going to turn around in a moment. As soon as they get back to the station, they're going to say, oh, look, there's an enemy over there. I need to kill that with fire. And they're going to be a death ball again. But it's going to be enough time to kill Thrawn and get rid of his bonus for light vehicles. 15% combat bonus for all ships, actually. Damn. Damn, I'm fine with this. You gotta kill him, though. You gotta kill him if we're gonna get the bonus. You guys gotta get out of here, too. Okay, let's form up. Let's form up. That carrier's not actually useful. Now, the problem we have here is we've got a gigantic space station, a huge... Oh, you guys, get out of there. Pop that and run. Pop that and run. Pop that and run. Damn. That is a lot. That is a lot of carriers still we have not taken out.
Weapons online. Engaging.
And remember, we're getting Hypervelocity Cannon as well, so sitting around isn't really gonna be to our strength. What can we bring in? We can bring in Luke, and we can do subsystem damage, and that's tempting. It's more tempting to wait until after. We need to push in.
Enemy target sighted. Setting course.
About to get another hangar. They decided to go full defense mode because Thrawn's dead.
Open fire.
I wonder if that's why they were trying to save Thrawn. Oh, this is gonna suck. All right, if they're targeting you, you run. The rest of you, start engaging those fighters. Swing around. Rogue Squadron, combat mode. I actually kind of want to keep you mobile, so keep your wings shut. I know you're gonna do less damage. Your priority is the bombers. So we can keep the rest of the... Oh, no!
Awaiting your orders.
Oh, that sucks.
Weapons charged.
All right, here they come. A-Wings, A-Wings, A-Wings. They're breaking off a group. We might have a chance here. You two need to be firing at the carriers. Look at the number of carriers that they've already replenished. All right, we need to sit here and think about a new plan, because they're about to overwhelm us with fighters, and there's no way we can stop them. Even now, they're fielding far more fighters than we could if we built our entire fleet around it, due to the fact that they've got 2 space stations.
Frequency.
I love how uppity this Quasar is. He's just like, I'm going in.
Frigate moving out.
Come on back.
Yes, sir. We're starting
You
our
guys
attack
engage.
run.
Form up.
Rogue Squadron needs to get out of there. You all need to get out of there. We need to get in. The carriers look like they're on their way toward us, so let's start pulling back.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
They'll keep firing. So there we go. The order's been given.
Frigate responding.
They're on their way back. A-Wings trying to go for those TIE interceptors. I know you don't have a big chance there. Let's pop this. Hold them up for a few seconds. That hopefully will protect you from them coming bombers, but only for probably 1 or 2 attack rounds, so those A-Wings need to get on it.
Reinforcements en route.
The worst thing that could happen... Oh man, there's so many carriers, and there's another group back there. Oh, crap baskets. Once again, do we wanna wait and then bring in a battle group about here of, I would say, Dauntlesses? Actually, Dauntless right here. I wish I could angle them, you know? Choose the direction they come out of hyperspace. But probably a Dauntless right here so we can swing around and start broadsiding the crap out of these carriers that are approaching. That would go pretty well. These Quasars are probably drained,
I copy.
I would imagine.
Roger that.
You need to pop that because you're so close to those A-Wings. You might actually manage to heal them and give them another break. Now, Kirlian Destroyers. These are relatively new for us in the campaign. We haven't built too many of them. Designed as a robust, very fast, versatile, and armed adequately with forward, time and back H9 turbo laser towers, a laser phalanx on broadside, as well as 3 ion cannons on the bow. Makes perfect. Okay, so you're an escort. That looks like that would work pretty good, but it's only 4. It's only 4. So you would give us the tank,
Consider it done.
and you would give us the escort portion.
Exiting the system on your orders.
Give you another bit of tank here. Let's see if we can
Coordinates
once again
received.
spread out this crazy amount of firepower. It's amazing you're still alive. Why don't you swing in here and start attacking him? Let's do it.
At maximum unit capacity.
Oh man, it's just the way the fighters work in this that make it. Damn, the carrier that we've got here, they're all turning around. I mean, we'll be able to kill a carrier, but it doesn't have any health on it, so it doesn't have an actual hangar base. It's not really worth it.
Bombers reporting in.
Reporting in.
Yeah, we're gonna kill another couple of carriers. They are pulling back though. Like, that's a shock.
Calling for their lasers. Cruiser ready.
And suddenly they're like, maybe we can't.
Target the engines.
Please
They're
take
not
him
going
out.
anywhere.
Yes. Got the engines too, so he is actually not going anywhere. All right, A-Wings, keep it back.
Sir, en route.
Keep it back.
We're standing by.
Stick together. They're regrouping. We might be able to get a little distraction for us off in the back.
Capacity.
Let's see what happens.
Ready for action. Ready.
Get up
Heading
here.
out.
Hypervelocity.
And once again, we can't wait around. We gotta go in.
Vectoring
As much as
now.
this is gonna suck, this is gonna be painful. We have to take these carriers out. Because they're just gonna get their numbers back.
Swivel the cannons.
So get the main guns there. Fighters, when you give an order to the entire fleet, the fighters normally, except for that one guy, we know that dude right there. Hold position here for a second. I wanna see what they do.
Awaiting orders. I'm on it.
He's got the, oh no, he doesn't have the engine upgrade. Another wing of fighters coming out of the damn carrier.
Roger.
All right, they're coming in.
Yes, sir.
This is gonna suck, here we go.
Oh, they won't be there for long. Let's
I'm just
take
like
them down.
deleting that front line. All right, go ahead and jam all these missiles that are coming in. All
Hostiles. You can count on it.
right, the battle's met. This
Awaiting
battle
your
group,
orders.
are the carriers coming? Yes,
Let's melt those turbo
yes they
lasers.
are. And we did manage to distract, perfect. I know this is gonna, this guy's gonna die, and
Secure reinforcements.
it's a bummer, but it's necessary because look at how many fighters are chasing him. And if I have the opportunity, I'll send a group back there to give him a hand. How are we doing with this group? Yep, another carrier is down. Good. Switch targets.
Oh, they won't be there for long.
Switch targets. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Charge up the beam cannon and write our names on the hull.
Liberation is melting them. Another one down. Switch targets. You're already dead with yours.
All batteries, open fire.
Another carrier right there.
Firing.
How's this little group doing? Rough. It's real rough. Real rough. All right, we only have 9 opening right now. It's gonna get expanded pretty quickly. We have a couple of options. We could send a group back here and see if we can kill these fighters. That'd be a lot of bombers to knock out. It only matters if we can do it without losing anyone. We could do 2 quasars back here, and there's no guarantees. That would open us up to take out the hangar base on that. God, there's so many more carriers coming this direction. Or we join the battle in the front here. Now, if we take out their main, think of the Golan battle station here as their HQ for their commander, right? Once this thing is taken out, there's a good chance that the enemy will fall back and retreat if they feel like they've lost the upper hand. I don't think we've taken enough carriers out to make them feel like they've lost the upper hand yet, but that's a huge chunk. That's like a morale chunk right there to break them and make them run away, which means we would
Liberation
win the
reporting.
battle, and then we can hunt these carriers down at a later date if we were continuing this campaign. Man, most of you are all, I mean, there are this many carriers on this front, but they're all dead. There's nothing there. We might as well just finish the fight. All right, let's see if we can mop these up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a escort. Well, that's an actual battle cruiser. That might actually not be bad. No, it's gonna eat too much of build cap.
Reinforcements canceled.
That'll be the entire group. We could do 2 quasars back here,
Moving to destination.
and if they can move fast with Luke's help, we can kill these, use Luke if he survives this. There's a lot of bombers there, he might not. Use him to take out subsystems and knock out more of the hangar base. We need to get the hangar. Oh god, there goes the Liberation taking another round.
Attack.
Oh, it's
Oh, they
painful.
won't be there for long.
All right, we're actually killing the carriers now. The final carrier groups.
Let's take them down.
We're knocking out their weapon systems that they've got. For the Alliance. Pop another interdiction field. We just lost that escort. Now, there is a strategy of not killing these units because they may be bringing in reinforcements. All right, here they come. Here comes the next push. Might be time
Choose your reinforcements.
to bring in a battlecruiser. How are we doing back here?
Awaiting orders.
They're pulling back.
Attack that target.
They're actually pulling back. That's not good. We needed to kill those units, not let them get away.
Yes. You'll find out full of surprises.
Go after him.
Picking up signals.
Oh, man. Well, we do have some MC-80s we could bring in for extra fighter support, but once again, it's not going to matter
Reporting in.
here. Lib is definitely going to die.
Deliberations standing by.
All right. We're going to get a really tight defense around the Liberation.
Secure all fighters.
And any more reinforcements we can try to bring in, and we'll try to push these up and kill these carriers. This may not have been a good idea, because we're going to be so far away from the carriers we need to be killing to actually make a difference in this battle.
Skywalker reporting in. Yes, Commander. All right, I'll give
All
it
right,
a
Luke,
try.
you got to kill these units.
Y-wing here. Changing course to intercept. Shields have been deactivated.
What can I do?
Full throttle.
Heading in.
All right, the battle continues. Fighters should be launching. Let's keep pressing forward. I can't even see in me. There's so many explosions over here. I can't even see what's happening. There's the main carriers. Luke's chasing down stragglers. We need to get back here. Oh, it's got, yeah, I need this group to wipe.
Let's melt those laser banks.
All right, we're moving in. There's the order. U units attack. U units engage.
I'm in bad shape.
Luke here.
Lock S-foils in attack
All right.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Another fighter down, another fighter down.
Goes.
This is when we have the advantage how long it takes to kill these units. Oh, they're still not dead. They're still a fuzzball. All right, we're going in. We're going in, and we're going for the hangar bays.
All right, I'm coming in.
Luke can take out one all on his own.
They've taken out our engines.
Firing.
Just
Liberation, is it down? Liberation's still in the fight, giving it everything she's got. Fire.
We'll show them some liberty.
Enemy fighters.
Lib, keep firing. Come on.
Take them down.
Hangar bay's dead on that one. Let's actually go to kill the unit. They're falling back. They're falling back to hit this. Luke, did you get the target? You did.
Right
Run.
away.
Assault brigadier. By.
Red 5 standing by.
I don't know if the rest of them managed to take out the hangar. They did. They took the hangar out.
Roger.
Sweet. Run.
I'm on my way.
Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. You got their attention.
Have you seen
You
this
managed
ship?
to get them to pull back. I can't be. This ship is still alive.
Form up. Torpedoes armed. Weapons charged.
I
Choose
can't believe
your
it's still alive.
reinforcements.
And we managed to take out. Let me double check its systems. So imagine the commanders on the bridge. They got a deep scan of this Golan platform. He's trying to figure out, okay, well, where does he want to hit next? If they pull forward again to take out the Liberation,
Cruiser ready.
my poor ship, I don't know, might have give us another opening to engage the shield generators. Luke's got a bit of time.
Over.
Awaiting orders.
If they keep going this way, I could send in a couple of Moncals with a couple of extra fighter banks to try to thin that crowd while these guys push up, killing more of the carriers. It's still the hive of death, but it might be doable. It might be doable. Let's see what they do. We're going to continue to engage. I will bring in another battlecruiser because we need another frontliner. This is a bit too close to be bringing it in, but I need it in firing range.
There's a Liberation here.
And they, thankfully, didn't put too many rounds into it. So let's kill these ships. That's a dreadnought.
Let's disable their defenses.
Definitely want to kill that dreadnought's shields before it actually starts regenerating hull. There, good. We're not gonna be able to kill anything else. We might as well kill the thing that's in range. That Dauntless needs to die. We need to send that in. As dark side as that sounds.
Skywalker here.
It looks like we're gonna have a little bit of company as a couple of escort Arquintans are moving forward. We do have a range advantage on them. Let's give them this fat cannon.
Right shadow of the hull.
Firing.
Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Oh, that's where most of the damages come from, shockingly. They pulled back again. Hey, if it means we're gonna take out a couple of more of their escorting ships, fine. All right, we now know what they're gonna do. They're gonna come after this Dauntless, and then they're gonna swing around and go for the Liberation. So that means we need to go ahead and give the order.
Yes, sir.
I want
can I
you
help?
all Damn, that's a lot of carriers still. Let's go. How many of these actually still have hangar bays active? This one's broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, but one's almost damaged. We've almost got you destroyed. We do not have enough build cap to bring in enough units to fight that fighter group.
Directing all fire on the
We're gonna
shield
go after the
generator.
shield generator.
Let go, Luke.
All right, the order's been
Forces with
given.
me.
Liberation standing by.
Here we go.
Acknowledge.
I'm deploying another battle group on this side.
Moving to system.
That was the Marauder.
Heading out.
That was a Marauder getting slapped so hard on the
when you
opening
are.
fight.
Fire on their shield generator.
Okay, the rest of the wing is coming in for their bomb. Bombing run. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough to distract
Always
them?
ready.
Yes.
Moving.
Run.
On.
Enemy fire.
On my way.
It was enough to distract the enemy. Oh shit,
Liberator,
no, it wasn't.
standing
This is
by.
what distracted the enemy.
Marauder cruiser here.
Anytime. Fire!
Ready to melt some snowflakes, sir.
This is the time.
Those turbo
Kill those carriers. Kill those carriers. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on. Come on, nuke that thing. Come on, Lib. One more here. Liberation, you got it. One more. Come on, baby. Hit the hangar. Nice. Now kill it with fire.
They've disabled our primary drive
Okay,
system.
how's this battle group doing?
Shoot or what?
Terribly, terribly. It did actually take out a couple more. We're going back in.
Red 5 here.
They have another frigate shipyard. What? Did we destroy this? Didn't we like outright annihilate that?
Moving out.
I'm giving the order for the fighters to engage it. We might be at that point where we can actually try to fight this now. So, we need as many fighters as we can get, and we need to kill the ones that are already separated. We also need to distract this group of fighters a bit. So, we just don't have the units for it. Yeah, come on, way over here. You might be able to get its attention.
Right.
And you...
Target those lasers.
No. You target that hangar
There'll
bay.
be nothing left but smoke.
At maximum unit
Have you seen this ship?
Another unit's down. It did not distract.
Reporting.
Our engines are out.
Yes.
I need all fighters to go after this. Break for it.
Hold on. Reporting in.
Standing by. Setting course.
Copy. Moving to
I
destination.
don't think I can actually see those quasars back there.
Orders,
Run.
sir.
Or turn around and fire at them.
Cruiser reporting.
Some ships have extreme angles on their firing arc, and it seems to be that the Marauders are definitely one of those. All right, it's time for the full siege. It's time for the full siege. We need to kill as many of these units. They are going for the oh, they're pulling back. They're
What
going
can I
for
do?
this.
Watch your
This
six.
thing still has its
Directing all
damn
fire on the shield generator.
Luke here.
Ready.
run.
We're on the move.
Where do you need me?
No, Luke,
What's
no,
up?
run.
Got it. Yes, Commander.
Ready for commands. Order received.
We got their attention. It's good enough. Rest of the battle group can engage.
Calling for me, sir.
Try finding us now.
One on your
Sir?
tail.
Don't go so deep.
Look out.
Attacking the lasers.
Loosen up.
All right,
Let's melt those
let's go.
turbo
Let's go.
lasers.
Let's go. Let's go. We're going in.
Loosen up.
I've lost engine
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
I've lost engine
Red 5 standing by.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is
Shoot her down,
it?
sir.
Pop it.
Over. Do you read me?
Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away.
Skywalker here.
Couple of kills there.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Moving
this is
in.
sucking, but go for it. Go for it and engage. They turned around again, so we're gonna just reinforce them with a Marauder.
Cruiser ready.
Go after those bombers. It's really the only thing that we can do. And you, oh god, Dauntless. Let me click the damn Dauntless. Oh, he already used it. Good, he used it automatically.
Liberation reporting. Let's hit him with a SVAC cannon.
They have disabled our lasers. Weapons charged.
Oh man, all right. We're bringing in another carrier in the back.
Engage.
Liberation's taking a lot of damage.
Cruiser ready.
Still in the fight though. I mean,
Moving to attack.
I'm not complaining.
Liberator cruiser here.
At this point, it's about trying to kill that escort and kill that carrier,
Reporting in.
that launching
Destroy the laser
starbase.
cannons.
They're still alive?
I copy.
You crazy bastards.
Flight systems engaged.
I need you to distract the enemy again.
Luke, over. I'll be there shortly.
Hypervelocity cannon.
Oh.
Firing.
There's that
Ready when you
hypervelocity
are.
cannon again. Is it enough?
Form up.
Go ahead and fall back, guys.
Always ready.
Don't go in just yet. Is it enough?
This is a liberation
It
here.
wasn't enough.
Delete
Didn't
that
kill it.
cruiser for me.
Didn't kill it.
Looks like their
Hangar bay
door's
is almost down.
On target.
Charge of the
Hangar bay
beam
was
cannon
open.
and write
Oh,
our names on
man.
the hull. Let's destroy
Come on,
that
another
hangar.
hangar bay.
Reporting. Responding.
Another hangar bay.
Come on me. I need help. I've been hit.
Okay, shield generator doesn't really matter. We just need to take out the actual weapon systems. How we doing on a reinforcement group? Let's bring in another battlecruiser. We can swing that around slowly and actually engage.
Losing power.
Red 5 here.
It's like they don't know where to commit
Proceeding to coordinates.
at this point. And that's
Liberation
fine with
standing
me.
by.
All right, give me some
Let's
ion
melt
cannons
those
on
laser
this.
banks.
Let's overload you. Let's give that a shot. We gotta kill this station. I'm gonna blow right through this just to get to them. It seems to be necessary.
Ready.
All right, liberation.
Reporting in. We're vectoring in on that new location.
I'm not pulling you out of this fight. As knowing a lot of people are probably like, pull it back, Shaq, pull it back. Nope,
Awaiting your orders.
we're gonna use it. It needs to be on the front line. It does more damage than most units
right
here.
shack on the hull.
Even with its badly beaten state, I bet its main cannons are still up. Yeah, most of its main cannons are still up. I need to take that shield generator out on this starbase.
Yes.
Yeah, come on back.
Activated.
Come on
We're
back.
heading out.
Launch all fighters. Prepare for combat.
You know, I'm feeling good enough that I might be able to take these fighters down now. Once we lose one of these larger capital ships.
Weapons operational.
Dauntless hold.
Reporting in.
Hold there and keep firing. Beautiful. The Golan's down. No, I think we can take this.
Focus the guns
It's time
on
for
those
the siege.
torpedo launchers. Let's hit him with a
Oh,
swag
he's not in range, is he? No.
Liberation reporting.
Yeah, Liberation's
We're
not
ready
going
to
in
serve.
fast.
Hope
All right,
they won't be
all
there for
fire
long.
on the fighters. We need to clear them out.
Moving intercept.
TIE interceptors first. Pop your missile barrages.
Choose your reinforcements.
Now's our chance to swing in behind them and take out that shield generator, which they've actually been repairing. All right, Luke's got the job to take it out.
Taking a shot.
Hypervelocity cannon's going out on the lib.
We've lost the launch blaze.
We just lost the launch base. We're not gonna get any more fighters for us. Hey, you can't launch all fighters. You just launched the launch base. Lost the launch base.
Let's prioritize the lasers. Liberation reporting.
Sport craft are going down. I don't want to give them an order to attack because I actually want to win this battle. Let's just grab the capital ships and see if we can kill off some of the extra fire that they've got coming off from these, like, carracks. And knock out the next carrot if you can. Carrot? I just called it a carrot. Yeah, move up. That starbase, it's down. Yes. Start working on the torpedoes then.
This is a liberation here.
All right. Little battle group of dreadnoughts would not go amiss right now. How are you boys doing? You're actually not doing half bad.
Interdictor field engaged.
Are you shitting me? You're still
ready, sir.
alive? Where are you? Oh, I brought in a second
Luke
one.
here.
No, that's the same one.
I need help.
Hero interdictor. All right, chewing through the last of the carriers. We're gonna win it. Oh man, I can't.
Firing.
We're moving in now. I'm bringing them all in now. Jeez. All right, let's get the last of our reinforcements in if we can. A little bit of long-range support.
Cruiser ready.
It's so many. Whoa, that was weird. I thought I crashed for a second. It's so many fighters. Now, Golan Platform 3 is nothing to scoff at, but without the support, we're gonna be able to knock it out.
Swivel the cannons.
We do need to kill
Destroy
off
the torpedo
those.
launchers.
We'll start focusing our fire. Take out their proton launchers.
Reroute
Let's overload the
power
weapons if we can.
Ready for the attack.
If you've got the shot,
Oh,
take
give
it.
'em hell. Targeting the torpedo launchers, sir.
One more after that.
Focus the guns on those torpedo launchers.
Okay. Actually, they did have a little bit of backup
Moving
there.
intercept.
Yeah, let's just pull you out of there.
Activating
Give him a little fire
weapons.
support.
Where do you need me?
Take out the long-range turbo battery.
Just like Beggar's Canyon back home.
A couple more dreadnoughts.
Hypervelocity cannon.
Holy
Firing.
crap. Oof.
Reporting in. Swivel the cannons. We're ready to serve.
All right, now Luke can actually engage. So the reason I kept his wings shut is the extra maneuverability and speed. I was hoping that it would increase his survivability, and we were all about just dropping off those torpedoes, not him dogfighting. All right, we're gonna actually focus now on subsystems. Knock out their long-range cannons. Take out the ones that are already damaged. We can kill them quickly. That way we're lowering their DPS with every kill.
Jamming sensors.
Destroy the laser
Unnecessary,
cannons.
but I'm popping it anyways.
Let's melt those laser banks.
We did it.
Red 5, standing by.
Will the Liberation survive to the end, though? Because they still got the Hypervelocity Cannon. It can only take so many of those hits. Coruscant, though, there she is. There's the world. It has been a few weeks of sieging the core to get to this point, and it took everything
There's a
we
Liberation
had.
here.
Now, what I had planned on doing in the main campaign
Falling back.
was... They're falling back.
Velocity cannon
Oh, no!
firing.
Last shot! It's okay. It's okay. What I had planned on doing was waiting until Thrawn got aggressive and came at us. That was 18 of those carriers, by the way. 18 of those carriers. That just shows you the ridiculous strength of them. And a goal in Battle Station 3 in this version. And wait till it comes out and then hit those carriers and knock them out and then move on. But, oh man. Good fight though. And now is the time.
How about some backup?
Time for the ground invasion. It doesn't mean anything if we can't take the planet's surface. And that's gonna be the real trick.
Invasion commencing.
Let's begin. Now we should have, hopefully we don't have any crashes or anything, we should have a ton of air power. The initial plan that I'm thinking is bring in all of the captains, bring in enough ground forces to hold the drop point with as few units as possible. So probably going to be our best infantry and a artillery piece.
Enemy
You know,
base
if we
shields
have them
up.
on Kala, I might bring them in for the shield generator, but that won't really hold them back as much as just protect our people from
Yes,
taking damage.
can do.
We need to lock this
I'm
down
here, sir.
immediately. And
Choose your reinforcements.
oh no, I brought too many units. I can't get to Rogue Squadron. The Mon Cal are here, so we'll bring them in.
There they are.
Reinforcements en route.
And now we can bring in the air units. Air unit, air unit, air unit.
We've secured a build pad.
Immediately. Hurry up. We're dropping troops. We're grabbing AA. Because there's no way in hell they don't have TIE fighters on this world. I actually love to capture that, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. If we could stop blowing holes in it. All right, air units are already starting to launch. But we have to be really, really fast about this. As the captains land, we're going to have to try to grab everybody together.
Send me on my way.
All right, I think we've got everybody here. And time to go. X-Wings go. You're going to hold the bottom of the map. We're going to take a lot of fire as we do this. Don't worry, Rogue Squadron's going to come in a second as well. And we're going to rush north as soon as they get in here. Rush north. And as soon as you get up here, we're going to start hitting the shield generators, because look how many shields they have. We're going to eat a lot of TIE fighter fire. We're going to eat a lot of... There you go. Rogue Squadron, let's go.
Reinforcements cancelled.
You guys are on defense. We are going to use you. We're going to pause for a second. Let's bring in Rogue Squadron as well, so we get a little bit of extra firepower.
Reinforcements en
We can't do
route.
any orbital bombardments and hit anything of use. We can't bring any bombing runs in for anything of use on this entire map, because there are 3 shield emitters and there are turbo laser towers everywhere. There. There's another one, I think, over here. I think there's a couple of them over here. Coruscant is a gigantic pain to try to take, but if we can take out the shield generator, we can annihilate this benefit that they get. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it with air power. I hope we can. If we can't, we're going to be in real trouble. Bring in that artillery, because we got to hold this position. Let's do it. You, shield generator.
Constructed.
Officers, sit in front of that thing and you hold the line. You guys are my front line. Let's bring in the Wookiees and the veterans.
Right away. Heading out, sir.
Maximum unit capacity.
Here they come. Get you turned around. Now, one of the things that you could do that would work, I want you under the shield, so keep rolling this way, even if you roll backwards, don't care. One of the things that you could do,
Destroyed.
take out those TIEs. Where's Rogue Squadron? You guys haven't deployed yet.
Affirmative.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 10 standing by. You guys are gonna be group 2. I want you to do the same exact thing. Haul ass. Now the great thing about having Rogue Squadron is that we're gonna have 3 torpedoes firing every few seconds. What the shit is that? There is a Commander's Lambda over there. Okay, group 1, you guys are now gonna be flying close air support and taking out any of the TIEs that look at them funny. Rogue Squadron also give me a run on this. We might be able to kill this in time. I don't want to just sit there taking too much of this damage. Come on, Rogue Squadron. Come on, Rogue Squadron.
Yes, Commander.
All right, Rogue Squadron, next target. We have to take all 3 of these out. We're down 3 and 3 already. Freaking TIE fighters.
Ready for orders.
They'll actually shoot at the TIEs as they fly over. You've almost got it. We're holding. Oh, we didn't deploy this. Veterans take point. Almost got it. Switch targets, switch targets. This is definitely one of those planets where you've got to plan out your assault. Hold your position. Artillery. How we doing? Come on, Rogue.
Calling for me, sir.
You are key to this operation. If we can't take out these shields, we are not gonna win this battle.
Roger that. Right away. Yeah.
These shields are down. The shield is down. All right, now that the shield is out, we gotta clear the skies.
Moving out.
Swing back around. Give them a hand with those TIEs. We need to clear the sky now. Now, they probably have an upgraded TIE fighter landing pad, meaning they're gonna have a ton of TIE fighters, so we're gonna wanna deal with that. Also taking out all of the local militia that are loyalists. I don't know, we might wanna avoid that. How are we doing over here? We're actually not doing half bad. So we've got a couple of plans. We could just push for the base and see if we can take out their production facilities right here. Or we can do what I think I'm gonna do, which is take out the leader that they've got, which is giving them, oh wow. Bevel's not giving them shit. Yeah, it's just a production thing, okay. They moved their production here out of Coruscant, interesting. What we could do is definitely take out the militia bases, right, Imperial palaces. But more importantly, there's that damn hypervelocity cannon that almost killed the Liberation right there. That's what was firing at us in orbit. They've got another, oh, look who it is. The man himself. Oh, it's one of the Moffs. No, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push up to here with infantry. We're gonna capture this so we can bring in more units. We're at build cap right now. Actually, we might not be able to. We might be at top. At cap. So I'm gonna try to keep the units down here, take this out so we can move our armor up. Infantry and armor. You guys look like you're actually pretty clear. That needs to die first before we move the artillery up. We got more TIEs in the sky. Take them down, boys.
Yes, Commander. Heading out.
Red 10 standing by.
Trying to click on a TIE fighter without pausing is a pain. Ooh, big group of TIEs. All right, let's lead them back over here.
Squadron reporting.
Lead them back over here. Let the little bit of small arms fire and the AA gun that we planted in help take them out. All right, infantry and mortar teams, you're moving first. Because honestly, if you die, I will bring in more reinforcements. I'm kind of lacking right now. I can't believe I left Armco for this. Take him down. You ever hear that line? I can't believe I left Armco for this. It's a really cool Easter egg that developers put in. Armco is our community. It's the Armco community, the sci-fi community. We play lots of different games, and you're more than welcome to join us over there. There's about 20,000 members on there, a little bit more than that. And there's always something fun happening. Okay, they've got a lot of reinforcements, and we've got walkers coming out because they have a... Where is their ground vehicles? We've almost got a bombing run.
You calling for me, sir?
Hey, give them some cover.
Red 10 standing by.
Give them some cover. Now imagine if we were taking turbo laser fire this entire time, right?
Roaming run
Turbo laser fire while they're constantly sending wave after wave of infantry and armor at us. It would suck. We are capturing this. I don't think this is going to give us any more build cap. What we can do, that is Vader. Where is he? Where is he? I know he's a lot scarier in the new version. This bunker is going to be a problem. Let's see if Rogue Squadron can take it out. What we really need to be doing, they have a AT-AT. Let's go for this barracks. We're not going to get any more reinforcements, so we're going to move in. There's the bombing run. wasn't enough to destroy it, but the last of our wings might be able to get some work done. Now that they're trying to chase around our X-wings, our infantry. I wish we could steal that Lambda and use it on the ground. Lambdas are actually really strong gunships in the universe. They've got some pretty powerful forward weapons and a rear turret. So, you know, don't underestimate a Imperial shuttlecraft. Even their shuttlecrafts are little death machines. This is our main target. I'd say go ahead and hit that. I'll have an orbital strike for you soon, and we've got ground troops moving in. I'm gonna go ahead and move you forward. And we will sell the mobile shield generator and see if we can get to the middle of the map. Have the infantry take out the hypervelocity cannon. How you guys doing? Oh, focus on the AA before he deploys. Take it out and deploys. He won't deploy because he's actually trying to shoot us down, but I think we can out-damage him. Yeah, run. Get out of there. All right, infantry's in the middle. We are starting to... There's Vader! God, he's got a lot of health. Can I get an airstrike called on him? We've lost Group 1, so it's just Rogue Squadron. Our Vader is defeated by a Rogue Squadron air raid. You guys are here. Good. Deploy. Deploy, 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 deploy. We need all the fire we can get. And you, build a turret. Wait, did he just move past the turret he was building? He totally just built a turret and kept moving. All right. I'm gonna bring in reinforcements.
Enemies taking damage.
That walker's gonna be a problem. But not for long. Bring it in. We're bringing it in close. It's gonna suck a little bit. Come on, one of those rounds needs to hit him. Oh, or not, or not. Give me more rocket-laden light tanks. We're bringing those in to help work this thing over because they can outmaneuver it. We do need to kill all of this stuff. Oh, it did get its turret back. Good, so this is the turret we built. Little quad turret. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Sweet. Rogue Squadron's still up. Orders given. You guys can leave your cover and start moving out. Light tanks have arrived. And then give me some heavy armor.
All lights are green. Missile tubes loaded.
Probably better to go with the light vehicles, but I wanted to bring some armor in just so we were actually using some of it. These rockets are super powerful. I don't like to use them too much. In this version, I know they've been reworked in the newest version.
Enemy sustaining losses.
What the shit? Oh, everybody turn around.
We're on our way.
That's not Vader, that's the Emperor. The Emperor's chasing away my artillery. Where is he? Where is he? He's coming out of the fire.
I did not foresee this.
Yeah, you didn't foresee yourself getting blown up by a bunch of rockets, huh?
Show me what to destroy.
I'm shocked. Everybody right here. I think this is actually blocking the pathway through here. And I think if we destroy it, it's not gonna go away. So we might be in trouble here. Can we not get through? Like I can't, and I can't fire from here. There we go. We go in.
Engines idling.
All they seem to have left is this. Maybe. Yeah, that's all they've got left. When it comes to production vehicles, I think. So, armor, keep on rolling through here.
Form up.
Infantry is slowly making it past. It's like it's operating as rough terrain or something. So it's going really slow. But we're through.
Armed for combat.
Go ahead and move in.
Missiles locked on.
Rockets away! Beautiful.
As you command. By your command.
This is where those timers were coming from, the landing platform. And this is going to be, I believe, it. So let's get Rogue Squadron doing a pass and see if there's probably a few straggling units around here and there. I'll go ahead and get a couple of scout groups.
Transmission received.
Or a scout group together. Ooh, what do we got here? Imperial Guard. Yeah, not anymore.
Red 10 standing by.
And the one right there. Thankfully, they didn't actually get into the buildings. So we'll use our little Spec Ops teams here to go hunt them down, bring in some of the militia from the Liberation, which is, by the way, still alive. I just feel like I need to remind everyone.
I can do that.
I'm just as surprised.
We've lost a build
Don't
pad.
get me wrong. How you guys doing?
Cut the channel, Red 2.
We've secured a build
We have an enemy unit
Awaiting
just
orders.
hanging out here. What in the world?
a build pad. Bombing run.
A bombing run is ready. We just need a target.
Ready. Computers locked on
Clear this out. Let's not give them an opening like that. We need some light vehicles that can go hunt down these infantry. Do we not have? Oh, we have some from Naboo.
Cancelled.
We built these on Naboo. Let's get them in here.
I've got my approach vector.
Affirmative.
We're just clearing out what's left. Heavy armor, head on that way. It says there's something up here, but I don't. Rogue, come up here. What is it? Oh, it's just the building.
Yes, General.
It's a militia HQ.
Follow your lead.
You bastard. You put down a turret.
Flash speeder awaits your command.
So these were built on Naboo, which is quite neat that you get like, I love it. I hope they keep doing this too. Like planets will have very special units that are just for them that make sense in the lore. I don't think that the mercenaries might actually be able to take this out. This isn't the best plan, but I'll call in Red 10. I'll call in Rogue Squadron. If they can knock out that anti-infantry turret before our boys get in range. I don't know why Scotty is driving this tank. But this tank? Yeah. Yeah, Scotty's driving these heavy tanks, but he is. There it is. The Empire is in full retreat on Coruscant. We've done it. And the casualties aren't so bad, to be honest. Not for the kind of defenses that they've got on that world. And does that mean we're the New Republic now? Yes, we are the New Republic. And fuck it, I'm just gonna let this run because... Go ahead, UMG, claim it. Not ruining my celebration. We've did it. We have made it.
Large numbers of rebel troops are landing.
Oh, that was a long campaign, but a good one.
Rebels are storming the palace gates.
Imperial logo and all of the ships from all over the galaxy coming to liberate the capital.
Rebel troops have taken the palace. Rebel troops have taken the palace.
That they have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up today's episode of Awakening the Rebellion. Let me know in the comments. And by the way, that does not actually end the game. There are new ships that you can build when you hit this point. I am a little concerned with the potential for crashing. I will grab a save, though. If you guys want to see what those units look like, I might do a video on it now that we have unlocked them. I was more interested in playing all the way through as the Rebels. And you know what? It's a good time to end it, so especially with the questionable stability that we've run into with the save. But it was really fun. It's epic. As for celebrating, and I've talked about this on stream a few times, I'm going to get myself one of those Armada X-Wing CR90s to put on the shelf. I always pick up something cool to go on the shelf or go on the desk somewhere. And when we did the Republic at War one way back in the day, I got a clone trooper statue. So this time, I think it's going to be that CR90. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I had fun playing it. Let me know in the comments what you think we should play next. Maybe follow the Republic and play as the Republic fighting the Separatists. Could be interesting. Or do we go right into the new version of Awakening the Rebellion? Or maybe we do both on the channel. I'm kind of thinking about doing both and doing 2 series and dividing it up and doing maybe 2 episodes a week. That's a lot of Empire at War, though, on the channel, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm going to go enjoy a coffee and celebrate the completion, the freedom of the galaxy. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, especially in the US. Bye, guys.